Hey guys, this is Aaron here, and today I'm going to be showing you around this giant semi-truck that I made. So as you can see, this thing is absolutely huge because look at it compared to the size of my foot. And so let's get started. So the first thing we gotta do to look inside of it is to take this body off. So I made like these fasteners, Velcro fasteners on here to hold the body on while it's running, so it doesn't fall off. So we got one over here, and we got one on the other side, right over here. Gotta reach in under here. And then we got under the front, so like the front doesn't come off. Yep. So now we finally got the body off. So here's the truck without the body on it. And so as you can see, it appears much smaller. So first thing I want to show you guys is the battery that powers the whole thing. So this battery only powers the servo and the motor, which is located back here, and I'm going to show you guys later. And so it's a 6S battery, about like 22.2 volts, I think. And yeah, so it's 4,000 milliamp hour right here. So it's actually held on by Velcro so it doesn't fall off from the truck. So I'm just gonna put it right here. And so now the battery actually connects to this cable right here, which like leads into this box where all the electronics are stored. So let me get a trailer hitch out of the way. So the electronics box is usually like held on by this Velcro, but I actually undid it so you guys can see. So as you can see, if you like, you can like open it like that, just slide it open. And here are all the electronics. So this battery right here controls all the electronics inside of here. And so I'm gonna get it out of the way so you can see everything else better. So we have receiver, we got Arduino, we got like 5-volt regulator, and an ESC, which controls this motor right here. So next thing I want to show you guys is how the motor like actually drives the wheel. So right now we have a chain over here, and we got chain tensioner right over here so that the chain doesn't keep falling off. And I actually got the motor and the wheel and the chain and stuff from an old Razor electric scooter, like a 12-volt one, not 12-volt, like 24-volt I think. So it can actually, this motor can actually run on the 22-volt battery, which is good. And yeah, so the next thing we have here is the servo, which just turns the wheel like that. It's the servo torque is rated at 60 kilograms, which means like it's super strong and it can handle these big wheels, which are about the size of my hand, as you can see right here. Here's a demonstration of how the motor and the servo work. So as you can see, I got the battery hooked up, so it's powering the fan right over here. And I got my RC transmitter. So to go forward on this thing, we need to flip the switch into drive mode. And when you like push the stick over here, it like starts up the throttle, and away it goes. So I gotta put the switch in reverse to bring it back. Okay, so there it is. So here's how the servo works. So when I turn this thing, the servo turns to like move the wheel left and right. So as you can see, the servo is like really powerful because it's 60 kilograms. It's a 60 kilogram servo. So if I just wiggle this thing, look at this thing go. So the frame of the truck is made from this metal. This red metal piece and this blue metal piece, which serves as a backbone for the whole thing. And so both of these pieces of metal was actually obtained from a tricycle which I found in my local dumpster. So this red part is actually like the rear two wheels of a tricycle, which has a steering mechanism to it, which I don't know why. And then the blue part was actually a handle where you can like push the tricycle. So I joined these two pieces of metal together using like an epoxy, using some epoxy, and I actually taped it together so it doesn't look as ugly. So yeah, it actually worked out pretty well doing that. And it hasn't broken yet, which is surprising. So a cool bonus feature about this truck is it's got this trailer hitch right here, which I made from sheet metal. And so it's got a caster wheel underneath so it can support all the weight that's pulling. And you can actually attach a wagon or something, a trailer or something to this hole right here. And what's really cool about this is that the truck's powered by a Razor electric scooter motor. So that means you can pull ridiculous amounts of weight. So last thing I want to show you guys is the body for the truck, which I made from cardboard, as you can see over here. So the reason there are like a lot of wires running inside the truck in like random places is because I have like an LED setup for here. So as you can see, I have my transmitter right over here, which you probably can't really see actually. And so when I flip the switch right over here, it turns on the lights on the truck. And what I really like about it is you can toggle the lights remotely. So yeah, these are lights for you to admire.